We have got to discuss that ending to The Long Walk. I know you want to know who won, how did they win, what did they wish for, what happens in the end before the credits roll. Well, we're going to talk about it. If you don't want spoilers, make sure to hit this follow button. Just come back to this video whenever you're ready. The Long Walk movie ending is one of those ambiguous movie endings that we see a lot in Hollywood. One of those endings that have you sitting in the theater a little bit longer trying to process what actually just happened. But a movie like this that has an ending like this may seem cut and dry to some, but to me, it makes me think a little bit deeper. At the end of the movie, we see Pete making his final wish, and that is for him to get a carbine, a specific carbine. As the major tells him, "You're going to get your carbine," Pete says, "No, I want a specific one, the one that the soldier right there is holding." He then turns on the major and takes him out, and this is where the confusion begins for some people who watch this movie. When he turns and walks away down that rainy street, is that really happening? Is this a figment of his imagination? Here are some options that I think may be possibilities. At the end of the movie, we see Pete enact vengeance on the major, which is something that he was telling Garrity he did not need to do. Why didn't they just chase him down? Why did they let him just walk away? Now, in all reality, I do think if we were to see the real version, the real ending of this movie that I think is really happening, they would have probably taken him out for taking the major out. There's no way they would have allowed him to do that. But what I think the director decided to do was to have a break from reality. Since we've broken that reality, maybe this long walk at the end down that rainy street at night is his walk into death. It is that ambiguous ending that is also very bittersweet, but one that will have many viewers sitting back trying to figure out what really happened. And in my end, I really do think Pete did not make it. I do think we saw him walking the last walk to his death.